Well, little update for Evelyn. Evelyn, yeah, yeah, yeah. Time in this bed stands still when I'm not with you, oh, oh, because you're not here. She's at the hospital right now. So basically, she had some spotting, women term. Again, Sunday or Monday, and then Tuesday today, she middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning, had a big like blood clot thing come out of her. So her doctor had said, yeah, if it gets worse than spotting, go right to the hospital. So that's what happened. So she went to the hospital. They did tests and sonograms and this and that. And I guess she's got her womb and whatever, the baby's in there, and that sac or whatever connects to whatever it connects to temporarily. And if it rips, it can bleed a little bit, whatever. And I think that's what they said happened, a little rip in it. So that caused it to bleed. Then no, it had stopped anyways. But then later in the day, she had a little more blood again. So they're like, okay, yeah, you definitely need to stay. And what we want to see is 1 week without any of this weird bleeding. The spotting's okay, but not the bleeding, like what they considered bleeding or whatever. And so they said, if you go 4 days in a row and then you bleed again, you got to go another week after that. Inside at the hospital. So the interesting thing, first of all, my trip, of course, is canceled. I'm not going to take my daughter. I've already canceled the flight. I did have travel protection, or travel insurance. I should be able to get a claim on that. So the interesting thing was, she told me that she goes, well, I was in the middle of the night. I was in the middle of a dream, and in the dream, I was at the hospital giving birth to our son, Ian. And I thought, well, that's interesting. And she said, and then as I woke up, 1 o'clock in the morning from this dream, she felt like, oh, what's that? Feels weird, down there. Well, let me go. I'm up. Let me just go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom, and then this blood clot, showed up, came out. So maybe that's TMI, a little too much information, but just in case you wondering, that's might as well tell you. This is something that happens. It's not uncommon, actually. So, anyways, she's staying at the the hospital. I just got back from there with my daughter Emily. She wanted to go, so we went there, grabbed some pizza on the way home to bring home to everybody. And the baby's basically fine. She's fine. It's just this bleeding issue. And if she, if I think what they're saying too is like, okay, we don't want to have you, or have, induced labor in you early. And she's like 34 and a half weeks right now. So they're like, we'd really like you to get to 36, maybe even 37. But this whole bleeding thing, if it keeps happening, they're going to have to make a decision. Let's just go ahead and deal with this once and for all. Yes, it's 35 weeks or whatever, maybe it happens, 35 and a half, 36 weeks, and then boom, little junior snip force coming, Ian. So it was very interesting, though, how she had that dream. I was like, what? You had a dream that you were at the hospital giving birth to Ian? She goes, yeah. And then I woke up, had a strange feeling inside me, whatever, went to the bathroom, and then, oh, crap. Wow. And I thought to myself, is it possible? Hang on one second. Let me pause this. Yeah, so like, gosh, that was, like, did junior little baby Ian give his mama a dream to let her know, wake up, there's an issue going on that you don't even know about? And there was. She went right to the bathroom and boom, came out. Very odd. I mean, could have been the universe, could have been her own spirit guides, could have been, I don't know, God himself, his or herself. But something happened, so that was very interesting. And my wife typically does not have that kind of stuff happen in her life. I just dreamt of something, not like that. So whatever it was, we thank it for that. So that's the update. we're gonna go. We'll see her again tomorrow sometime. But the kids have to go to incoming suspected spam call. Let's check this out together. Hello.
This is an important message regarding your current credit card account. We have made several attempts to reach you.
You have?
This is your final courtesy call before we are unable to lower your credit card interest rate. Press 1 to speak to the Member Services Department, or press 2 and your eligibility to lower your rates will expire.
I'm going with 2.
Card services, how are you doing today?
I thought it said press 2 if you don't want this.
But why don't you want the lower interest rate, sir?
Well, are you ready for this? You may not hear this very often from Americans because most Americans are in debt up to their eyeballs and we all have like a million credit cards. I am one of those Americans that does not have a single credit card. I don't even own a credit card.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for calling. But no credit card? What the? I ordered a pizza pie. Now my daughter, she's sick and dying. I take you to court. That was from the Jerky Boys also. Thank you very much. So yeah, little bonus. Bonus spam call. Press 2 if you don't want this offer. Oh, let me press 2. Hello, this is BG. BG from Bombay. Bombay Air Conditioning. Also another movie. John Candy. Who is Harry Crumb? The movie where he was like a spy, a private investigator. Old John Candy. Did I say Carrie? John Candy. BG. BG from Bombay. That was his little outfit. His little spy outfit. He was trying to sneak into this building and spy on these people. That was a good old movie. But anyways, Evelyn's, for all intents and purposes, it seems she's fine. Baby's, they got monitors and stuff hooked up to her. Like anything happens, boom. Get her in labor right now. C-section, pull little Junior out, done. So, no vaccinations, correct? How about circumcision? No. How about no, Scott? He's keeping his little thing alone the way it is, okay? Anyways, we'll see. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. Maybe she can stay. Any additional week at this stage is, was it a half pound, I think, a week? These kids can grow, these babies, as you get to the like that last month or so. I think it was. So, yeah, if she can hold in there another week, that would be great. They did give her that, is it a steroid? I think a steroid helps the baby's lungs, I guess, grow a little bit quicker because that's one of the things that babies have a problem with when they're premature is their lungs, mouth, breathing stuff, and that coordination, I guess, too. And if their lungs aren't ready, well, they're going to be in big trouble. So she got one shot today for that in the buttocks. She said, "Oh God, was that burning painful." Sorry. Sucks to be a woman. Sorry about that. Us men don't worry about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they were going to give her another one in 12 hours because they thought, we need to at least give her 2 shots. We normally wait 24 hours between those shots, but she might be ready to go today. We got to make sure that kid's going to be okay. So after checking all this stuff, they said, no, I think we'll wait an additional 12 hours for tomorrow so that tomorrow morning you can get the second shot. It'll be 24 hours like we normally would like to do. So that's what they did, or are going to do, I should say. And we'll see. A woo-woo friend, she said, I think you're going to have your baby around the 10th of January. I'm like, bro, that's the day I'm supposed to be leaving with my daughter, with Jean-Claude and his daughter. We're going out to do this little drone thermal imaging test stuff out there where we, go exploring. I'm like, all the other people I kind of know in this realm of spiritual woo-woo seem to think it's going to be later than that. Her due date's the 17th of February. So I'm thinking, man, if she gave birth 17th of January, that's a whole month early, 4 weeks early. That's right at 36 weeks, basically. I'll be back by then. I'll be back on the 13th. So like, you know, I have like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, another 4 days before that. Like, man, I think I'll be able to pull this off. Only to find out, no, you're going to have to stay home. Even if she does last another week, she's in the hospital. You know, who's going to watch my kids? When I have Joanna come over and watch my kids while I go, you know, this little mini treasure hunt drone thing? No, that's not happening. No, that's just dumb. Can't do it. So, daddy snip for her, staying home, take care of the kids, doing that kind of thing, while mama's basically chillaxing in the hospital bed for the time being. And, you know, I'm Mr. Daddy Daycare at this point. So, anyways, that's the update. Appreciate all y'all's love, care, prayers, messages to me and her. And I'll go ahead and release this video right away tonight so I don't leave you in any suspense. Take care.